again, Darlington's ability to retain possession is not so good. Ball back with Telford. Just in Darlington's half. Ball's played forward. It's Theo Street on the ball for Telford, and again he's just happy to clip a one in there. He's done that a few times. The header on's come to the back post though, and giving Telford a chance, and it's a good save by Hemming. It's cleared at the second attempt. Thompson beats his first man and then tries to get past the second and does so. Classic Stephen Thompson. Tries to find Ainge, but Ainge has, well, Ainge has won the free kick there, but I thought he was sleeping on the ball, to be honest. And throw-in's taken, comes square. Telford trying to switch play from left to right, and they've done that successfully. It's Cowans who's got O'Hanlon one-on-one there and gets the cross in. That one comes round the back post again, and Stephen Thompson is the grateful recipient, and that lovely first time touch to Nicholson allows Nicholson to burst into some space. He runs across the front of his man to make sure he gets there, finds Sayers on the edge of the box. It's a good challenge on the edge of the box, but it was a desperate challenge, wasn't it? A very good challenge by the Telford players.
Had to get that right.
Sayers was just getting ready to try and pull the trigger, but now Telford break on the counter. The ball's with Udo. Udo comes inside. Ball's back with Udo on the edge. He's trying to get round Wheatley. He strangs a left foot at it, and Hemmings has had to palm that one away. That's another good save by the goalkeeper. Telford still have the ball on the edge of the box. Play the little 1-2. Ball comes back again, and that left foot shot from John Royals scuffed a little bit and goes well wide of Hemmings' post. That's another decent save from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, we were saying earlier on that Telford have been restricted to half chances and shots from distance. Well, they're getting them on target now, and Zach Hemmings being kept very busy, but at the other end, Thompson and Nicholson combining really well. That was a beautiful pass to Sayers, and I'm not sure which Telford defender it was, but they had to get that right. They'd have just eluded the heads of Hughes and Ainge. And with the ball forward, Ainge wins this one in the air, and Jordan Nicholson's in here. Chips Wycherley, and the ball bounces back off the bar, and Sayers can't quite get there ahead of Wycherley. And just as I'm saying, Telford have been the closer of the two teams. Darlo hit the bar.
Well, Darlington won't come any closer than that, Mike. Jordan Nicholson very unfortunate. Simon Ainge won that header. We've been waiting for that, haven't we? And Nicholson gambled off it, and Tommy Wright's plan almost came to fruition there.
It did, yeah. Royal over the halfway line. Got numbers ahead of him. He goes out to the right-hand side for Cowans. Cowans gives it back to Royal. Royal with a bit of space. Pings it out to the left. Decent ball that, and then played in first time. And I think it's Morgan Smith trying to help it on its way. Cowans collects the ball, runs all the way across the area. I think it's Darrell Knights with the shot in the end, but right-footed over the bar. I thought initially the flick on from, I think it was Morgan Smith, had gone out, but Cowans rescued it on the byline. Played it low across the area, eluded everyone, and then Darrell Knight swings his right foot at it, and it's just over the bar. Immediately out to Trotman on the right. And checks his run and then sets off again. Still going, Luke Trotman. Plays it to Sayers, but he couldn't quite get the touch. Clearance goes to Trotman again, and he finds Tom Elliott. Elliott's got a bit of space here, about 30 yards out. Plays it out to the left-hand side for O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon swings one in left-footed. It's over everybody, is it? And then it's Ainge coming in on the back stick. Nods it against Wycherley as much as anything else, and
he's taking the time on taking it. Come inside. Telford still on the ball. Again, difficult to identify the players on that far side because the shirt number. Shot comes in from distance. It's in the back of the net, 25 yards out. Ball came to him just outside the box. Swung a right foot at it, and it's Telford take the first goal here. Darlington 0, AFC Telford 1.
Well, we said that would happen.
James McQuillan.
Didn't necessarily expect it to take 2 minutes, but we did say Telford would score. And to be fair to James McQuilkin, that's a decent hit.
Decent hit. Jack Hemming was scrambling along to his right-hand side, but he didn't get anywhere near that as it nestled in the bottom right-hand corner of his goal. He was in plenty of space there, 25 yards out. McQuillan, there was nobody really got in his face, and he took the shot on, and Telford get first blood here in the 47th minute and tidy things up. Darlington emerged with the ball through O'Hanlon. Darlington are going to have to change something at some stage here because they've got goals to get now in a cup competition. Ball's forward. Those front two again giving Darlington a headache, and the sliding challenge comes in there and concedes the free kick, which Telford will have from 23, 24 yards out in a decent position if they've got a left footer who can knock these in.
That, I think, is Morley.
Anyway, the shot comes in, it's deflected, it goes all the way across, comes off the wall and goes out for a corner on the far side. Pretty quiet around here, Mike, isn't it? I can hear myself breathe at the moment.
Probably expecting 3 figures when we get the attendance, or if it's over 1,000 it won't be by much.
Ball header goes in, that's 2-0 for Telford. The header at the back post, the corner was knocked in. Darlington go 2-0 down. Can't really see who is it popped it in, but in the first 5 minutes of this second half, that's Darlington 0, AFC Telford 2.
Fate tempted. I just said we came back from 2 down on Saturday, and guess what? We're going to have to do it again.
Just simple stuff there from Telford.
Wasn't it?
Just the free kick was deflected off the wall for the corner. The ball was pumped in, ended up come to the back post.
I'm not entirely sure. I think Sutton got the final touch.
Sutton's getting the credit from around here. Darlington haven't had the ball in Telford's half in the second half, really, in the 2-0 down. Tackles flying in front of us. Joe Wheatley being encouraged forward, and Luke Trotman slides into the challenge, and the crowd enjoy that. That's a little bit of appetite, isn't it, from Darlington?
Yeah. I'm a little surprised to see the assistant flagging for a Darlington throw in there, because I thought Trotman had slid in and won that. Yeah, and conceding the throw in the process. But
he's having a word with the assistant on the near side here. Trotman, the initial decision was definitely a Darlington throw in, and the referee. Oh, we've got a sending off. So Steve Morley has been sent off there. The assistant referee has brought the referee over to him to have a chat, so one can only imagine that that's for dissent or foul language, abusive language, and it's a straight red card for Steve Morley.
Yeah, certainly nothing that we could see has gone on there. The Telford players looking for an explanation.
So everyone gathers around referee Mr. Bannister now, but there was no incident there that we saw, so I did not see anything.
What has Steve Morley said that's worthy of a straight red there?
Very unusual.
And has he just done Darlington a massive favour?
I have a little advice for listeners here. I keep listening to this. I think there's going to be some incident here in this last half hour. I don't know what it is. Something in my team.
This could be an interesting 30 minutes. Hopefully in a good way.
A little bit of niggle in the game. The referee's made a big decision. Saunders gets the ball anyway, so he's got the ball at feet and he's turned away. He's found Nicholson. Darlington now with some forward momentum. Nicholson comes inside to Sires. Sires with a chance to shoot, but he's just rolled it into Wycherley's arms.
Thompson's got a bit of room on the right hand side now, but Trotman's cut inside. Lays it across to Elliott. Elliott trying to find Sires, but not with that one. Galbraith there ahead of Ado. Liam Hughes now the only outfield Darlo player in the Telford, in the Darlington half. Everyone else in the Telford end. Wheatley out to Thompson on this right touchline. Thompson with Cowans and Deeney for company. Gets away from both of them, makes it to the byline. Lofts one in deep, a little too deep. Sires can't win that. Drops to the edge of the area. Volleyed back in. Volleyed over. Caught a deflection on the way. It's going to be a corner. Henshaw's got some room out on the left hand side, and that's where Galbraith goes. Alex Henshaw with the ball now. Turns into and then out of trouble. Breaks away down the left hand side. Crosses it in. It's just eluded Sires, but Saunders has it now. His shot's charged down and cleared. But just for a second, chance to pull the trigger.
Good defending that from those two Telford players, throwing a body on the line to block Saunders' shot.
Actually clears. Nodded back by Galbraith. Trotman will collect that. Tries to lay it off to Hughes. Almost caught in possession. Hughes turns away. Galbraith slides, loses out. Chance for Telford to seal it there, but Wycherley with the clearance. There is the final whistle. Darlington 3, Telford 0 in September in the league. Darlington 0, Telford 2 tonight. The FA Trophy will have to wait for another year. Darlington are out.
Yeah, not the best, Mike, not the best, disappointing. Luke Trotman comes over this near side and applauds the crowd for their support. In fairness, he gave everything he had tonight, but I think it's just a bit of ambivalence, I would describe it as, in the crowd, really.